Hey everyone, and welcome back to Nice Guys Prospecting. Like always, my name's Adam, part-time prospector based out of Massachusetts, and this is part 2 of grinding gold for science. Let's jump right into it. So, we got our concentrates going on here. Looking pretty gold-like in there. Do a quick little snap back. Oh yeah, plenty of gold in there. Let's grab the BB3R, fire up the micro gold cleanup sluice. Fire this baby up. Which pump is it? Let's see if I grab the right wire. There's 2 wires over here, one for each pump. 50-50 shot. Wow. We're all set up over here. Get some of these air bubbles up. Mucho betterado. Alright, let's turn down our water just a little bit. Start it off nice and slow. Never really want to start it off fast. Pour off our extra water down the sluice, just in case. I do have some surfactant in there, some jet dry. Need to get myself a spoon. But we'll throw a little on there, see what happens. Here we go, that's a little better. Now, you should definitely classify before using this sluice, but that would only make sense. Here at Nice Guys Prospecting, we're new to everything, like remembering to do things properly. But check out the gold. You can definitely see that gold. FYI, definitely not the ideal way to be using your Flower Gold Wizard's Micro Gold Cleanup Sluice. But we're doing it. It's doing things. Alright. I believe I have all the gold out of there. Let's turn up the flow a little bit. See if we can kick some of the black sands off of there. Yeah, instantly. See some lead shot kind of rolling around in there. Very cool. Ooh, that's too bad. I believe that was a flake. Yes. But a flake that size is not meant for the Flower Gold Wizard Cleanup Sluice. You're supposed to classify. I should not have let that run through. Or we also shouldn't be running without a catch pan. So yeah, that thing about being new at everything. There it is. And we caught something. Hey, it's like it's supposed to be there. Alright, so hopefully that's all we lost. We'll find out once we weigh it. But just for giggles, let's turn up the water a little bit more. See if we can kick some more stuff off of there. Boink. 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 Oh, we definitely got... Oh, see? There goes another big flake of gold. Like I said, micro gold cleanup sluice. Not meant for the flakes. Once again, I'm abusing the poor man's system here on the internet. Was supposed to classify. Classify, yeah. The more you know. Either way, flaky, chunky bits. They're easy to grab. They're in the catch pan. We're going to take what we have of our cons, throw it through. Where is it? A sieve. And let's jump over to Flower Gold Wizard's Gold Ripper. Excuse me, I was talking. Okay, clean bucket, brandy new bucket. This should be rather simple. Take the smooth water sluice head off. Throw that over in case it spills a little bit. And we're just gonna stick it backwards into Das bucket. Check out that gold. Look at the gold. Oh baby. Now sometimes I use the pump and flush it down. This thing being so long and whatnot, I think I'm gonna take my time and get it wet with a scoop. I don't wanna spill it off the edges. Let's see how that works out. Yeah, I'm gonna need a cup. Uno momento, I need a cup. Slight bit of coffee in there. Caffeinate our gold. Oh yeah, seems to be working just fine. Careful that. I'll splash over. Seems to be more, not really a test of the equipment, but a test of if I'm paying attention and using the equipment correctly. Well, once again, you know, this is a new channel. I'm new to everything. If you would have asked me same time last year, you know, December 2024, what a sluice was, or micro gold cleanup sluice, I would have looked at you like you were the reincarnation of Shiva. I would have had no idea. Now look at us now. Got a gold room lab lounge going on. All kinds of sluicing and things. We're growing together. That's the fun thing about YouTube. Just because you're sitting there watching me doesn't mean we're not doing it together. If we're not doing it together, I'm just talking to a little mini robot eyeball by myself. And my cat. The cat's around here somewhere. Alright, I think we're good. Besides this one little tiny piece that just doesn't want to come off of there. Alright. Either the gold's in the bucket, in this bucket, or on the floor. We will see. Okay. As for lost gold, it seems to just be two really big flakes that should have not have gone down the micro gold cleanup sluice. Yeah, hence the name, micro gold. Micro, not so micro. Definitely not the sluice's fault. That's a me thing. Anywho, let's grab the pan. Put that down. And throw the bucket. Cons through the screen. Either way, back to the gold. This is what we got going on here. We got our screen. Look at that. Chunkier bits are gonna stay there and then go back in the pan. And that there, we're gonna run down the gold ripper. See how that works out. So due to my lack of spoons and things for applying the gold to the gold ripper, we're just going to use a snuffer bottle, snuff it up, and pour it on the gold ripper. See how that works out. Snuff that all up there. Got it. Dropped it. Alright. Let's get you over here. Let's check out Flower Gold Wizards Gold Ripper. And the pump. So you gotta start it a little high, then back it down just to get the pump going. See how low we can get that to go. Now I got this set pretty even almost. It's just about level. Check that with this. Yeah, she's only 0.15 or 0.1 off level. That should be good. Says me. So we'll find out. We got our cons. We got a almost laminar flow of water going on there. And let's so gingerly. Ooh. Yeah. Make sure we got a catch pan first. So what we're doing here is just kind of raking the gold back and letting the light stuff skim away. Check out that gold, huh? You see how most of the gold is staying up there, and all the black sands are starting to scoot away. Now this is definitely a hobbyist tool. This is meant for you to take your time with, to get every little tiny speck you can out of your cons. Now you could do similar things panning, but it would take forever, and panning can hurt the shoulders after a while. Or you could enjoy cleaning up your cons with a unit like this. Very cool. You see the black sands just scooting away over here? Okay. Video's getting kind of long. Let me clean that up. Let's weigh it up, huh? Alright, we got all our plus honey mesh size. That's all the plus size stuff from Handyman Helper. Wash everything off of here. Alright, so we've taken our nice clean gold, turned it into that. And hopefully, we still have 2 grams left. So we do some panning, clean up the rest of that. Not too much in there. Then wipe the water off my table and get back in. Grab the pickers out of there. concentrates. We're gonna throw it in our little mini cast iron pan we got. Over. Spill some more water. Well, I gotta say, there's definitely some super fine powdery gold, even with the surfactant floating around. There's definitely gonna be a tiny, at least, slight loss. Let's grab a torch. Now, don't use a torch indoors without proper ventilation. I got windows open, I got a vent on. And I also got a couple fire blankets and a fire extinguisher. Don't be stupid. Now we're just gonna give it light heat. All we're trying to do is dry it. We don't want to be cooking it. And we're not trying to take the mercury off or anything if there is any. All we're trying to do is dry the gold so we can weigh it. Yeah, probably could have taken a little more of the water out, but I didn't want to lose any more of the powdery bits. Alright, no more popping, no more moisture looks. Put this away. Alright, you hot? Yeah, kinda. Sure the rest of it is though. Let's let that cool down for a second. Oh yeah. That's our gold right there. Let's give it a little kicking around. Now one thing I did notice, using this little brush here with the gold ripper, I'm still pulling little tiny pieces of gold out of here. It's probably not the best thing to use. Maybe like a rubber tipped one would be great, but the one with the tiny holes, eh. So let's use it again. Oh yeah, this handle is definitely getting warmer. It's like the heat hadn't gotten to that side yet. Now it has. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. See the gold? It just, yeah. Not the greatest idea. Won't be making that mistake again. Hopefully. Our scale. Kino ticket. I checked it. It's like $2-3 on there. Dang it. Let's see what we got. Now there's still 2 flakes over here. These are the ones that skipped out from the Flower Gold Lizard's micro gold cleanup sluice, because these are clearly not pieces of micro gold. So we'll weigh that in a second with this. Alright, so with a tiny bit of black sands in there, we're at 1.9. Let's see with these little pieces. Well, with the tiny bit of black sand that's in there, we're at just over 2 grams. Which means, obviously, tiny bit of black sand is in there, but we definitely didn't lose anything significant gold-wise going through the 3 units. I mean, obviously there's those pieces that skipped over that shouldn't have been through that micro gold cleanup sluice there, but as we can see here, quite the reliable units we got going on. I'm impressed. And it's kind of relieved too, because I didn't, you know, half of that gold is pure gold. 4.9 gold. But hey, that was fun. That was kind of cool. I was expecting like a 1.7 at the end of there. Not pretty much what you started with. Very cool, very cool. So like always, here in the gold room, got all kinds of things I need to put away and clean up. For the second time, unfortunately, this time. Thanks GoPro. Actually, yeah, more or less. Probably user error with the whole deletion. But I'm gonna get back to working on some things. As you can see, we're on to version number 4 of the battery box. This right here is BB4 HHRT XL. Yeah, the BB4 HHRT XL. What that stands for? Find out next time here in Nice Guys Prospecting. And until then, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Helps build the channel. But until then, thanks for watching.